Hey everybody, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant, and today I'm gonna have for you my empties for the month of March and April. I didn't end up doing one of these in April because, well, like the beginning April for the month of March, because April was kind of a whirlwind for me. I started off at the beginning. I had 2 intense dental cleanings done, and I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth out, and my husband was on vacation for a week where we celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary. So April was kind of just a little hectic between my husband being on vacation and me wanting to spend time with him, and then also all the dental work I was having done. I didn't really want to talk. So I just compiled the 2 months together with my wax empties and my beauty empties, which you'll see after this one. And I've decided to start doing my wax empties a little bit differently. I have been doing like a whole what I've been warming, and I found that like if I don't warm a whole bar, I'll throw it into the bin I keep, and then if there's like 2 or 4 cubes, I forget about it because it's in that bin. So then I have a ton of like partially used up bars that I might have burned throughout the rest of the month, but because they're sitting in that bin, I'm forgetting about them. So now I'm just like keeping all of my partial bars in like one section, and solely just gonna have stuff that's empty that I've completely warmed through and burned and whatnot, and I'm gonna see how that goes. I just think I might end up having more empties, although by the looks of this one that doesn't seem the case so far. But again, I didn't even want to change my wax some days because I was just in pain with swelling with having all 4 of my wisdom teeth out. So like I think there was almost a whole week there I didn't even change my wax. So there isn't a lot going on here. But I'm hoping in the future that will help me have more full empties, because I have partial bars that are kind of right out in front where I can see and be like, oh, well, let's finish up this bar. I am also participating in Patricia Gates's May Wax Challenge. So she makes up a prompt for every day in May, and you melt something according to that prompt, which so far has been really fun. So I'm hoping that helps with some of my usage as well. Okay, after that intro, let's actually get into what I finished. We'll start with candles. I have the Bath & Body Works Butterfly Candle. This says Raspberry Nectar, Iris Petals, Airy Vanilla. This smelled really good. Very similar to the Body Care, but per usual, my issues I've been having with Bath & Body Works is the sooting. As you can tell, this one's really bad, and I've only ended up actually burning it to here, and then it went on to my melter because I just didn't want to continue burning with that much soot. You can see it even went up the side, and that's not because of the wicks placement right now. The wicks are just like that because they were on my melter. But this does smell really good. There's still a lot of scent in it, but it just wasn't throwing anymore on my candle melter. Or candle warmer, I guess is what you call it. Next one's Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast. This is bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. This one went a little bit longer before it got too sooty. So you can see it went to about here, and then the rest of it went onto the warmer. This one I had going, there's no scent left. I think it was just because this one had so much wax in it, and then eventually just wasn't strong enough for me. So I'm like, all right, I've done enough with it. This one's got nothing left. It's a very nice, if you know Bath & Body Works, you know Champagne Toast. It's been around forever. And I'm still kind of sick, so please bear with me if I sound crappy. The last candle I have is Bath & Body Works Paris Cafe. This is roasted coffee, sugared brioche, and vanilla cream. I don't get the brioche, which is good. I just get a nice coffee. It smells so good. I really should put this last little bit because this pretty much, it only started sitting at the very end. So this probably should go onto the warmer for that last little bit in there. It's such a beautiful coffee scent. I love that. Okay, going into wax bars. I have two here that are not Scentsy. I have a Zape Flat White, which is espresso and vanilla cream. Again, this was okay. I'm not a fan of Zape. The bars are just too hard to use, too hard, like it's an act of Congress just to get them out of the clamshell. It smells really good. It didn't throw very well, but I just looking forward to when I get to the end of all my Zape. And then I have a Better Homes and Gardens Sage Leaf and Musk. Sage, musk, green, herbal, floral, and wood scent notes. This is really nice. These bars are kind of a pain in the butt to break open because in between each of the little squares is very thick, but they do smell really nice. This one I loved in my bedroom, really nice. That's all I have for non-Scentsy bars. Now moving on to Scentsy, I have the Flower Shop, which was from when we had Bring Back My Bar. This was so nice. It was very green and floral and just smells like a flower shop. It was strong, ugh, so good. I have Flower and Garden Festival from the Epcot collection of Mint Fields. I was slightly disappointed with this. It smells so good in the clam. I just don't think it was very strong, and I'm really surprised because it seemed like it was going to be very strong. But it was very nice. Do I have any more from that collection here? No, I don't. Okay. Then I have from the Scentspirations Go-Go Mango collection is Mango Shortcake. This was okay, a little too bakery for me, but not unbearably bakery. Just kind of like a vanilla mango. It was pretty good. I wouldn't get it again, and I wax all over me. Okay. Scentsy's Alpine Meadow. This one was okay. It wasn't very strong. It was a little woodsy, but just, it was okay. Then I have Chasing Rainbows Green. This one was nice. A little appley, sweet, really good. I think that's, okay. As you can tell, I was warming a bunch of green wax for, oh, this one was green too. That was green. I was warming a bunch of green in March for St. Patty's Day. I think those are all the ones I have that were green. Nope, this one was green too. This is, oh, the clam is so gross because these are very oily because they're old, but I keep getting them in my club because I just love the scent. It is Roll the Dice from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection. You can tell it is very, oh my gosh, I can smell it from here. Oh, it's so good. One of these days I'm gonna remember all the scent notes to explain it, but it will always and forever be in my club. And this wax, I try to use them actually fairly shortly after getting them, just because until they start coming in the newer packaging and they're more recently poured, they've been pretty gloopy and slimy. So that one's gonna go over there for now. Another one from that collection is Halloweentown. This one, again, is great for the bedroom. I wish I had known about this one a little more so I could have put it in my club, but I hadn't really tested it yet the last time I had gotten one. These are all great bedroom scents. Then I have the Pima Cotton from the Bring Back My Bar. This one I mainly used in the room. I decided to put a warmer in the room where we keep the cat box. So this was a perfectly strong, nice smelling laundry scent to put into that room. It's gorgeous. I probably should have put it in my club, but I figured I could get away with like clothesline. But this one's really nice. I finished the Would You Like a Hug from the Big Hero 6 collection. The red wax. This one's a little slimy too. I wasn't a fan. It's fruity. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't one of my favorites. One I do love is Perfectly Peppermint. I think I found a few that I had forgotten to put in Empties before, because there's a couple pretty seasonal things here that I think that's where these came from. I'm like, oh crap, there's a stack there that I forgot to show. But Perfect Peppermint, a beautiful peppermint scent. Now I will say this is very nice, but Peppermint Rush did take its place in my club. Peppermint Rush I just liked a little better, and I thought it was stronger. Last bar I have is the Iridescent from the Disney World 50th collection. It's a beautiful perfume scent. Musky, just gorgeous. This is the one I had that I realized I hadn't melted either, because there's not much left scent-wise in the clam. But so good. This is in my club as well. All right, one cup I did is came in the whiff box, and this is actually the scent of the month for the month of May, is Aloha Organ, and I did a little sample cup of it. This was pretty nice. I melted it in my guest bath, so it wasn't a very big area. I'm interested to get a full bar and actually try it in my open concept, see how it performs that way. Okay, my last couple Scentsy items is I put in a scent circle of Pineapple Pucker in my car. This was really strong for like a few days, and then it kind of fizzled out. These are a great way to test out scents, but I don't think they're great for longevity. The car bars are much better for that. But unfortunately the scent did not come back, and I'm very upset because this is the first time I was able to smell it, because I was not really purchasing Scentsy much, and I was not a consultant last summer when this was out. So I'm a little bummed, but this smelled amazing. I went through a pod pack in Starburst Sky. These were in my air purifier. There's still a tiny bit of scent in there, but it's not going through the room. If anybody has any ideas when there's a little bit of scent left in these, what to do with them, let me know. But they definitely weren't doing anything in my air purifier anymore. I did a Wallflower from Bath & Body Works in Eucalyptus Mint. This says it is fresh eucalyptus, sweet spearmint, lemon peel, and clary sage. This was nice. I actually think I have to put a new one in because I think that's gone. This is another one that I found in a stack of stuff that I obviously forgot to show in like the January empties. But it is a Febreze dual plug in Winter Spruce. These are decent. This one should have been in like a January empties, but I kept using it until it was gone. And I'm so happy that it's gone because this is way too cinnamony. It is Bath & Body Works Concentrated Room Spray in Holiday. I have had this forever, and this year I'm just like, I gotta power through and get rid of it because it was just way too much cinnamon. But it's finally gone. I think this is the first concentrated room spray I've ever finished from Bath & Body Works. And if you've ever had these, you know they take forever, like forever. I'm using one right now that I've been using forever, and it's the Mahogany Coconut. And one spray in my master bath water closet area comes out all the way through my master bath, my bedroom, and into my living area. Like, it'll scent my whole house with one squirt of Mahogany Coconut. Like, they're strong, and like when you're only using one spray every time you spray this, they last. a long time. Excuse me. All right, and the very last thing is kind of an empty, but I just kind of wanted to show you and talk to you about these. I probably should have brought out the whole package of them, but they are the Scentsy cotton cleanups. You get a big package of them, and this, I just want to show you, is one here. Basically, they are a giant cotton ball with a handle for you to soak up your wax. And there's a little handle so you're not going to burn your finger. Now, the reason I wanted to show you guys this is they're not super expensive. They are $10, and I think you get 20 cleanups, which is not, or maybe it's 25. I don't remember how many are in there. So they're not cheap. They're not drastically expensive, but they're not cheap. So I'm like, okay, cotton balls, I use those too, but then I'm like, they are cheaper, but I'm using a lot of cotton balls. So I did give these a try, and if you do it right, and you can even like put it in your warmer dish, you can turn it on its side too. There's 8 cubes of wax in this cleanup. 8. That's almost an entire bar. You can even, I keep a little plate where I take around with me when I'm cleaning so I don't have possible dripping of wax. These don't really drip unless they're super full. So you could like use some wax, soak up some wax, and save it if it's not full. Just save it until you have done. Don't throw it away, save it. I went on the sides with this one to clean up all of them, but let's see if I can do it. I've seen somebody else on YouTube. Now, theirs wasn't as full as mine, but they ripped off the back here. This is hardened wax now, so it's not hot to touch. And see, there's still some room. Again, I went on the side, so there's a little less room that they've been doing, but what they do is they rip that off and they just invert it the other way and start soaking up more wax. You can get your money's worth out of these. I could probably soak up at least another cube. This one I have like really full, but I don't always have them this full. So I could totally take the top off, hold this side because it's already hard, so it's not gonna hurt my hands, it's not hot, and just soak up more wax. It's a genius idea. I just wanted to show you that these things, again, I cleaned out 4 warmers. I cleaned out 4 warmers with this one cotton cleanup. I would have used 3, 6, 9, 12, probably 12 to 14 cotton balls to clean up that amount of wax. So I will down below, along with my regular website link, leave a link for the cotton cleanups themselves. I highly recommend giving them a try. I was hesitant, and I still don't use them every time. If I'm only cleaning up a couple cubes of wax, most likely I'll just go to my cotton balls. But if I'm cleaning out multiple warmers, I'm using this, and I do think they're worth it. They are a pretty good deal when you see how much you can actually clean up with. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with my nasally voice. Again, I'll have all those links down at the bottom. If you'd love to check out my Scentsy website, I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.